everyone? Welcome to this, not only a commentary track, but also a interview track with one of the leading ladies for the series of Veiled Garden. You heard first from the second oldest, but also the the sixth child in the family. Now it's time for the third youngest, but also the fourth child in the family. Make that make sense however you want. Of Annette, aka Anne Ocean, played by Kat, aka Katlyn Dannes. I hope I said that name correctly. Katlyn Dannes.
It's Katlyn.
I'm terrible with names.
It's okay. Most people get it wrong too. You're fine.
This is why I only say Kat, because I don't feel like being a failure and a terrible friend.
You're not, I promise. It's okay.
Anywho, I'm gonna have one of the episodes playing up front, but we're just gonna first go over a few things of the shorts, where first is gonna be Kat asking me stuff as the creator of like a bunch of stuff, where she wants to focus mostly on Anne to ask me stuff for you guys to also get clarity. You guys get that today, like how I did for the volumes, commentaries, and whatnot. And then afterwards is going to be a full-blown interview with Kat about how she feels about this character and a bunch of other stuff with Writer's Cove. That way it knocks out two birds with one stone like what we did with Charlie in the last recording.
Yeah.
So, Kat, the floor is yours first.
Oh, no pressure, right?
It's not really any pressure. I'm just like, you already can ask me anything anyway.
Yeah. So, I watched the series through in preparation for this call, and, so this is a family, but they're not all biologically related?
Oh, they are.
They are.
Except for, this is the weird thing.
Okay.
It's Maria, Calypso, Faith, Annette, Iris, and Robin, who are all biologically related by the same mom.
Okay. So they're stepsisters.
However, they're all legit sisters, but they just have weird means of being born. But
okay.
Gretchen is the only one that has the same dad as Maria, but not the same mom.
Huh.
Because Mr. Ocean, may he rest in peace, was a huge man whore.
I mean, go him.
That's why Mama Ocean set him on fire with his secretary, and from the smoke was born Calypso.
Oh. I don't remember that in this script.
Oh no, these are all backstory stuff that no one really asked me about, except for Aurora.
Well, I was gonna actually ask, because in one episode, I remember two of the girls were talking, and it was just like, well, we have like a witch and a ghost and like all of this, and I was wondering, are we ever gonna go into who is what? Because we never really got into it outside of the ghost, which was Calypso, right?
Actually, the ghost is Maria.
Oh.
Maria was wrongfully murdered because this one guy who was like, if you keep rejecting me, I don't know what. And she's like, listen, I'm only trying to focus on getting my PhD because I want to keep learning. I know I'm gorgeous, but I want to be valued for my mind. I can't have a boyfriend right now. And then the guy snapped and murdered Maria, which then led the whole family to hunt the guy down for like the next 3.5 years. They brutally killed him. And Maria is now living the rest of her life as a ghost because she didn't want to move on to the great beyond.
Well, the rest of her life, quote unquote.
Yeah. Calypso is technically a smoke creature, but she's like whatever about anything, because everything about her is just, I like to have fun. I like to have whatever partner I want. I like to do whatever I want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Faith and Annette, though, are like the most interesting of the sisters because their births are just as supernaturally weird, but also complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Faith is a dark angel that was born from a collection of men over time and Mama Ocean, where the final man in the collection... how to put this? So it wasn't anything like she was born through her body, per se, but just born from the pheromones.
Uh-huh. This is wild.
And Annette was born from this huge tribal thing. Like, they weren't Native American. They were just, like, these weird hippie cultist people trying to pretend to be Native American.
Mm-hmm.
But from that whole mishmash of auras and whatnot around Mama Ocean, who is completely human, by the way. This is the weird thing for everyone. Mama Ocean is human, but has supernatural children.
Okay, then why is everyone so scared of her?
Oh, I'll get to that in a moment.
Oh, good.
But Annette was born from all that sort of stuff where she is a were-creature, where when the morning rose, she saw this completely naked child covered in blood, and every other person around her was dead, as Annette's just sucking her thumb saying, "Mama."
You know, a classic Tuesday morning when you find a child that just killed an entire commune. Whatever.
Pretty much.
Casual. Real casual.
Iris, being the only human child, has the most basic one. It was Mama Ocean is just trying to raise the kids, and then the mailman Gary's knocking on the door like, "Hi, I'm here with your mail." And then about 9 minutes and 8 months later, Iris was born.
Oh. Was the mailman at least cute?
Not really. He's more like a 5.
Mama Ocean, no. No.
Well, she wasn't able to have any dates. Everyone's afraid of her.
Okay, but why though?
Once we get past Robin, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Now, Robin is from the new marriage with Barry, where everyone's just like, okay, Barry, this thing about our mom, she's terrifying. And Barry's like, I don't believe that. She looks like a regular old single mother who's just doing her best.
Well, don't call her old.
And then they got married, and he's like, I now get what your kids were saying. Because here's the thing about Mama Ocean. Before she was who she was literally a stay-at-home wife, did nothing all day except do Pilates, bake, and make martinis.
Hell yeah.
The moment she found out her husband was cheating on her, she set an entire hotel on fire which held at least 54,000 people. Just to kill her husband and his whore.
Okay, listen. I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but atta girl! Atta girl!
After that, she's gone on to have 18 biker gangs pledge their loyalty to her just because she jump kicked every one of their leaders so hard that their chest got caved in. She has Onis as her mafia hitmen at her beck and call. She has fought deities, and she's kicked off the Straits of Gibraltar and then told it to stop around the orbit of the Earth to become a planet just for her. And at the same time raising these kids by herself.
What an icon. What an absolute legend. I love Mama Ocean.
That's your fictional mom there, Kat.
That's my fictional mom.
It's like, okay, it's Mother's Day. What are we gonna thank Mom for? It's like, I don't know, I'm scared.
As you should be. She will set the house on fire, and that's where you keep your stuff.
I mean, nowadays it's like, okay, we're just gonna be raising Robin, no problem. Maria's dead. All of a sudden, she's able to lift up the entire continent of Asia with just her pinky toe. And they're just like, she's human, right? Yes.
Yes. She is.
No, she's legitimately human. That's the funny thing.
Oh, is she really? I thought
She
it was
really
more of a,
is.
like a, yeah, right, she's human. No, she actually is? Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm telling everyone, Mama Ocean is a savage.
I love her.
But any other questions about this whole entire prelude season to season 1?
Well, there was one question that kind of popped up as we were talking, and I kind of made the mental connection. Was the Addams family part of your inspiration for these girls?
I wish. God, I wish it was.
I don't know. I'm getting Addams family vibes. Just like it's this weird collection of things that they go together, but not really, but it still really works.
I wish. The thing is, I made these characters when I was around 5, and I didn't watch American television at all. Like,
okay.
If you were to ask any of the founders, they'll tell you my childhood is not a fun topic for me, so I just blur out a few things. But when I was 5, my grandpa gave me a collection of comics, all in German and Spanish, because I wasn't allowed to learn my native language. And during that time, I was researching some stuff of the Fantastic Four, and their wacky things being the first superhuman family.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my mind, I was just like, what would their mom be if, like, Reed Richards had his mom, and then she was exposed to the gamma radiation, and then from there, it just sort of spun out from, like, this supernatural person into a regular mom with supernatural children, and then just evolved from there to be the first official OCs I made from a very young age that predate every other thing I've made. These are the first OCs I've ever made.
Damn. Wow. That is wow. 5 years old. People don't make things when they're 5. You make stick figures and you go, this is me and my mommy. And then you move on. You don't, what? No way.
I'm not bullshitting you. 5 years old.
I am not calling you a liar, but no way.
Like, 5 years old, and it's like you either go outside and freeze to death, go outside to talk to the bears, go into town and listen to your future president ride a horse shirtless. I don't miss you, Putin. And everything else, and it's just like stay inside with your loving grandparents that teach you about the birds and the bees at 7, while also reading Marvel comics.
Wow.
So of course a player had to make some OCs.
That's fair. That's fair.
But to basically answer the question for everyone we're just like yes or no. Yeah, no. I wish that would be so much easier.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of thing where it's like this weird mishmash family that doesn't, you know, like they came from different backgrounds of one reason or another, but they still come together to be a family. That's been done a million times over. It's just this specific one just gives me mad Addams Family vibes. And I'm about it. I love Addams Family, so.
Oh, I do too. Mostly for Morticia Addams, but that's a story for another day.
Okay. In the original movies, the black and white movies, I totally agree.
Anyway, before I expose my taste.
Anyways.
But did you have any like questions you wanted to ask so people know stuff about Annette or anything else about the prelude season?
Well, that's the thing is I think that this prelude was really good about introducing everybody and giving you like a little taste. I'm honestly just excited to see them more because like they all have like this really like fun and kind of sassy, they're all kind of sassy characters, and just I don't know, I'm excited to see more, and I don't know, I want to know more and like be like, oh, what happens next, what's going on, but I think I just have to wait and see, you know?
I was afraid you're gonna be asking, what did Barry and Mama Ocean do when everyone left the kitchen? It's like, please don't ask me that.
No, I'm not
we
gonna
all know what
ask
happened.
that. Listen,
I think we all know what they did.
As the great Robert Goldman said, author of Princess Diaries, sometimes characters just need to have a moment alone, so don't ask. Just don't ask. Don't do it. Oh, that tickled you.
Yes, because I'm like, thank God no one's gonna be asking. Because God knows I don't want to explain to people. It's like, okay,
When a man and a woman love each other very much. No. Children, if you have these questions, go to your mom or dad, or your guardian, or your teacher. We're not going to explain it to you.
Thank God I don't make shows for children.
Well, I mean, there's always going to be that one child that stumbles upon it and be like, oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to watch this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm just going to be turning the tables on Kat.
Oh, the table turned. It moves too fast.
Woo! It is now time for me to do my own interview thing with Kat, because y'all don't know this, but number one, I adore Kat. Like, this my homie. I would hug her every day if I could. Mostly because I just want to hug her every freaking day. This is my good buddy. I love her.
You're too kind. You're too sweet.
But also, you guys probably don't know how much she is doing for Writers Cove that is absurdly interesting. For instance, Kat, do you have any upcoming roles that you want to give people like a little taste like a little nibble? About some information nuggets?
What, for Writers Cove?
Yeah, because I know you got like a full dance card and everything else. Like, I heard you were one of the diamonds. I heard you were Aphrodite. I heard that you were in an animation. And I'm like, those are nice, but I gotta be selfish.
Okay. I wasn't expecting this. I was just like, I don't know. A lot of these lines have been recorded a while ago, so I don't know what has and hasn't come out yet.
I mean, a couple of stuff gonna be coming up next month.
Has the captain been introduced to people?
That's gonna be in July.
July. Man, I'm excited for her just because it's a pirate. Who doesn't love pirates? Captain Emmer is my character. She is a total badass. I love her to death. She's kind of like, she's the calm and collected up until you mess with her or her people, and then she'll be up in your face. What, does she have a trident? I want to say she has a trident, but I don't think that's right.
Nah, she just is like, I don't need no stinking trident. I'm a proud independent woman in t-shirt and jeans, and I got these 2 short swords.
The short swords, that's what it was. I was like, I know she has like a blade of some kind, but I can't remember what it is. And she kind of acts as a mentor towards one of the main characters, so I think that's kind of cool. I always love being a mentor character because they pop in with some helpful advice, but then they also kick ass on the side. I love it. It's a great mix.
At least you're starting off with that instead of talking about Kid 13 off the bat.
Well, that's the thing, is Kid 13's already been introduced. It's just she will be coming back.
Oh, she's coming back.
Of course she's coming back. You can't kill her.
I mean, Ragnarok tried.
Tried.
Gods tried.
Tried. Keyword, tried.
Even her darker side tried.
But did it work? No. No, of course not. I just going off of that, Kid 13 is also a lot of fun. Her vocal range is really close to Captain Emmer, so I've always tried to make a very clear, distinct difference between the two. While Captain Emmer is very calm and collected up until you mess with her, Kid 13 is just so emotional. I have made her almost over dramatic to the point that, like, whenever she gets mad, which is very often, I kind of just let myself and therefore her just kind of go feral, and it's a lot of fun, but I'm really convinced that my neighbors want to call the cops on me at this point. I'm kind of surprised they haven't.
Cat, are you okay over there?
I'm fine, Mrs. Lopez, thank you.
Do we need to call the police?
Listen, I know it sounds like I'm dying, but I promise it's just for a story. I'm acting right now.
Okay.
I just hope I don't wake up. Neighbors just got a baby, so I have to be very careful when I record.
Oh, God.
I know. Like, within the last month. So far I've been okay with Kid 13 and all her shrieking and yelling and screaming. But now I have to be super careful because I don't want to wake him up.
Oh, that's gonna be a tragic thing, because this is an advanced thing for y'all, but I told my buddy Nick to point this out on Twitter, but I'm gonna be writing up something especially for Kat, because you mind if I tell people the stuff? Because I know you want to keep stuff spoiler-free for you, but I feel like since it's a big thing for you, that it's newsworthy or something.
Yeah. Well, hey, this is your story and your characters. I'm just trying not to overshare myself just so I don't accidentally spill the beans on something you didn't want spilt.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to not be like, but I was trying to make sure my peoples were gonna be surprised.
Yeah. But hey, if you want to share it, by all means, go for it.
Okay, so guys, here's this big thing. Kat, the star baby right here. When it comes to Kid 13, there is a huge thing in production for her character. Like, the entire show I want to make so huge. Like, maybe not the first season, because the first season of all of my stuff has to be an audio drama at first, so you guys get a taste of everything, so we can build up the branding, but Kid 13's is even more grand, being probably the one that has the most seasons I have in mind. I think I have in mind 8 seasons of just Kid 13 adventures.
Damn. I knew you had a lot, but not that much.
I love her so much.
I do too. I love my
but
little
I also
feral
love
baby.
Kat more.
Oh, stop.
I can't, it's true.
I know, I appreciate you so much. I don't know what to do with all this love and affection.
Ah! But yeah, guys, there's gonna be a lot building up for Kid 13, because if you guys saw in the volumes for Volume 6, she's going to be with a mysterious lady named Primrose and a water spirit known as Undyne. And that's going to be a whole big thing for like 8 solid seasons. Like every other show I got on Mark, it's like 7 seasons or 5 seasons or just a short 3-season thing. Kid 13's is so huge, it has to encapsulate so much of the grand end story for Phase 1 that it has to be big. Like, Kid 13 is basically a better version of if you fused Captain America and Thor together, in my opinion.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe a little bit of Hulk, just because how angry she gets.
Oh, no. The Hulk is the strongest character in the entire universe. Kid 13, surprisingly, is only the second strongest.
Well, no, I just meant, like, because, like, the constant rage and anger.
I mean, not wrong. Not wrong.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Not right, but not wrong. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. You've told me a little bit about, like, how you've had big plans for it. Didn't realize 8 seasons. Good God.
I mean, I'm not trying to pull a Supernatural where it's just, okay, we're at the deadline, we're gonna extend it out the ass. Nah, fam. Only 8 solid seasons. Maybe I'll cut it short if I'm like, okay, I got the full-blown point across. I'll just try to write everything into a rush thing. But then I'm like, then I'll be mad at myself.
That's
I can't
that's
have
what you
it.
want to do right now, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Also, I love that art that Nick used. Where did he find that?
Oh, I have no idea. He was just typing in Valkyrie as the GIF, and then just right there.
Nice. Nice. Because beautiful art. He did a good job. Good job, Nick. I don't know if I can give you a raise, but I'll give you a gold star.
The only raise he wants is someone to raise his son for him, and I'm like, Nick, you're the one that made this kid.
Oh, take responsibility, Nick.
That's one of my best friends, but damn.
That's what he gets.
No one told him to have a son.
And here we are.
I think there were like a few more characters. Well, actually, the other characters I can say that Kat is doing don't come out until the next 2 years coming up, because, y'all, we got so much being built up. Like,
You do. My God. Like, you guys have so much going on. Almost every week I see a new ping. Hey, by the way, next episode's due. And it's just, there's like 10 different shows going on with like 20 actors per episode. My God, how do you do it?
well, first, Kat, I wake up in the morning,
Okay.
and then I look in the mirror, and I'm like, okay,
All right.
your hair looks like shit. It's like, thank you, mirror me. I know. It's like, you should get dreadlocks again. It's like, I know, but we can't.
I got you, fam. You look like shit.
Thank you, mirror me. And then I get out of bed, and then I watch a bunch of stuff on Disney Plus, mostly
Nice.
Gargoyles and Spider-Man.
Nice.
And then it's time for me to write, where first I open up all of my music, and then I'm like, okay, which song do I feel like just making my partner for the day?
Yeah. You know,
I gotta
totally
be,
get
I gotta be respectful. Like, I'm trying to just take the song, but make it consensual. And after that, I just pop out something, and then when I blink, it's like, oh shit, it's like 9 at night. What'd I make?
that. You just see 2 sentences on the page. Fuck.
Oh, I wish. No, it's like 15 pages being written.
God. Good God.
There are many great directors and writers in this field, but no one can mess with me at the pen. I know what I do.
It's true. You do know what's going on. I'm a writer myself. I've written things. I'm in writing competitions. I write short stories, and I've written my 3rd novel, which I'm currently editing.
Congratulations again.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said congratulations again.
Oh, thank you. But I'm just sitting here and just like, I cannot comprehend. I cannot wrap my mind around how the you do that. I do not understand it.
Like most writers, it comes from one of 3 places: drinking, trauma, or dad's infinite checkbook.
Well,
I don't know what that 3rd option is, but I know it exists.
yeah. There's some 3rd option, and I fear those writers that use that third option. I fear them. Because I don't know where their power is coming from.
It's like, okay, you wrote this book that is about a cow that moves until finally someone decides to milk it. It goes on for 15 pages. How did this become a bestseller? Dad used his infinite checkbook to get me a publishing deal and to bribe its way through all the critics.
Really? I couldn't tell. Seriously.
Aside from just the role stuff, tell the whole world, Kat, what's it like to put up with everything at Writers Cove Studios? Because I know many people, it's like, I auditioned, but I have no idea what it's like behind those ivory walls. What's going on in the magical world of Writers Cove?
Well, I auditioned, and it was pretty quick after I submitted that I got a message from you. And we did the phone call, and I was allowed entrance, and it was a good size whenever I entered, but every time I get back on that server, I swear there's at least 5 more people working, like 5 new people in the ranks, which is awesome. And like it's impressive, honestly, really and truly, it is impressive how many people you've managed to culminate for this. I'm unfortunately unable to be super duper active in the Discord server, but there's constantly updates and hey, there's a new script pings going on. Like, there's never a day that goes by that I think there's nothing getting done. Everything is getting done all at once, and I'm just blown away by it all, really and truly, because most projects I'm in, it's one script, one director, they already have all their editors, they have all the voices cast for it, and it takes like 3 months just to get the one episode done. Meanwhile here, like I said, there's like 10 scripts going on with 20 different actors, and even if I'm not a main character, I'm constantly getting just random extra roles as well, just to help fill in the background and fill in the story, and just, my God, I do not understand how you guys are pulling this off, but I am loving it.
Well, for Shannon, for her upcoming stuff, it mostly just comes from the fact of, and this is like common knowledge for anyone that's been following Shannon's story, she's just been trying to find her own niche since a lot of people have been a little against her from a previous thing where she was a proud owner, writer, director, and whatnot for, and she felt lost to where the stuff that she's making now that is going to be coming up relatively soon, because I've been looking at that script for a long time now with some other people from the senior staff along with Kat, to where I can say, like, her stuff is on par with anything I could see from the golden age of Hollywood, from the 30s all the way to the late 90s of quality. Not the 2000s boom to where we are currently, where it's more like the silver age of stuff. Of mishmash quality of just let's take up titles that exist and then make movies around them. Like, I don't hate any of the films that come out today, but majority of them is just, let's take an existing property and then make $1 billion out of it.
Yeah. They're going for the money rather than the passion of storytelling, which is unfortunate.
Hence why I honestly can say that Shannon is that golden age where for stuff of Candy Trickster, her stuff is coming, but due to a lot of stuff that happened recently, because a lot of the CEOs and main heads of Writers Cove, like me, we have a lot of stuff that has just weighed us down, of trauma or different mental health stuff, to where it's put us in a very weird place. I think that's why the entertainment industry is existing, because a lot of people do have emotional problems and some mental stuff going on. Me, it's bipolar depression, ADD, and some PTSD, but that's So she has stuff that's coming out that has been more on par with, if not better than, my own writing.
No way.
In my own
that's
opinion,
awesome.
I say that.
Yeah.
But everyone else in Writers Cove is just like, no. Lion Founder has the best writing. I don't see it because I see my writing every day, so I can't see it as the best.
Well, as the creator, you see the flaws because you're the one that made it. I get
And
that.
if I were to say anything about Baker Otter, the one that no one ever talks about publicly, it's because they make not safe for work stuff.
Ah. Yeah, that would put a damper on things.
So we can't talk about that publicly for Writers Cove.
Nope.
Gotta go to the not safe for work side of the branch. God, I can't believe we had to make that. Oh my god.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta, I guess.
I'm just like, okay, we gonna be making this team, gonna be making this stuff. All of a sudden, can I make some pornography? No!
No! Sit down!
Can I have my own team to do it then? Yes!
Did you really?
I did.
Oh my gosh. I mean, as long as everybody's like consenting and cool with it, awesome, but did you really?
Yeah, I was just like, as long as you got people that are 18 and older, they can do it. And then Baker Otter was just like, okay, cool, just give me some people. I was like, alright guys, here's the Discord server, y'all can do whatever. If y'all need some spare...
Okay, that's why I never heard of it. I didn't know there was a separate server. Go figure.
Well, yeah, because we have people like you where it's just like, I'm not comfortable with, blatantly sexual stuff.
Yeah, and that's not for me. That is, nope.
So I was like, let me be considerate and not make Kat want to crawl inside herself and die.
Thank you. I don't want to see it.
After all, you the precious being I gotta protect.
I am not a precious being.
But to me, you are.
That's very sweet, but I don't know if I deserve that.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay. You're just you are so kind to me. I don't know what I've done to deserve this.
You exist, Kat. That's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
I guess you already stated this, but I just want to know why is was the captain Anne or Kid your favorite role to play? Because I want to know why.
Oh jeez. That's like telling a mother to choose her favorite child. She has it. She thinks. She doesn't, though. Like, I love playing each role for a different reason, you know?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I can definitely say that the lines that I did for Kid 13, for, I think it was the last episode I did, the last volume, excuse me, was like, I felt really, really confident about what I did. And so I just remember being particularly proud of it. So I guess Kid 13 would win just because of that.
I mean, I could see that. She that boss bitch.
She is. Kid 13, she owns it. Like, she has a really rough start, but then she just gets back up and was like, you know what? No! Let's go! I got shit to do!
And she's not like other Valkyries. She actually rides a dragon into everything.
Hell yeah!
Although that did lead to a few people in the cast just like, wait a minute, if the first strongest in the entire 13 strongest people in the universe is a dragon, does that mean that no, 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 no.
Maybe? No. No.
Because that implies so much wrong.
And we don't do that here.
Oh god. Now I feel like people are gonna rewatch the volumes and be like, so can we make fan art of it? No.
You can, just don't show it to us. We don't want to see it. You know what? You do you, boo-boo. Don't show me. I don't want to see it.
I don't ever want to know it exists.
Well, see, that's the thing. Is like, as a content creator myself and a part of projects like this, you want to make fan art of mine, of me and my characters, or the project I'm in? Do it. Just know, I don't want to see it. You do you. You know what? Fine. Just don't let me know about it, okay? Because I don't want to put a limit on the fans, you know? I don't want to tell them, no, you can't do that. That's dumb. Don't draw pictures of these characters. Don't write fan fictions about these characters. Like, no.
It's not that. I just don't want to have a weird 18-plus fanfic about a Valkyrie and a married man that's also a dragon.
See, that's the thing. It's just, it could already exist. But we don't know about that, and it's fine. And I just put that thought in your head. I'm sorry. But, like, seriously, like, there are some people that only can express themselves through the more mature type art and writing. And I don't want to put a limit on people because it makes me uncomfortable. So, make it, just never show me. I don't want to see it. I'm not going to voice it. I'm not going to give it a shout out. Don't show it to me or I will block you. And then we're fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because, I have never been in a not safe for work, production of any kind. I'm told it makes good money. I do not care. But there was...
You stick to your guns, boo-boo. You stick to your guns.
I am. I was in a comic dub for a Doom Eternal parody comic. It's called Daisy Eternal.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's 3 parts, and in the third part, there was this part where my character Daisy, I played Daisy, was talking to the Doom guy and was like, "Oh my gosh, you have such huge muscles! Wow!" You know, just like whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah, the entire comment section, which I should have known better than to look into, was talking about how they loved listening to that clip with their eyes closed. And I was like, all right, cool. I can never ever play that character again. Great.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, that's about to happen. This is about to be a thing.
I kind of figured it was gonna happen at some point. And it might have happened before that. I don't know. But now I know for a fact there's at least one character that I've played that somebody thinks about like that. And I'm just... You know?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, for me, I don't care if people make, like, fan art about how people look, how they would be in an action scene. But all of a sudden, it's just like, let's take, like, this one person who was introduced to be married and a father with this single person that you said in the commentary rides dragons, and then it's like, please stop. Because then that makes me angry where it's like, guys, I don't care if you want to just write the fanfics of just, like, someone gets divorced and then gets with that person, or... there's like a secret love affair, but I don't want to all of a sudden see like animations or sketches of that stuff, because that's like, I don't want to create anymore.
Yeah. You know what, that's your point of view?
Like that.
I like the Schrodinger's not safe for work stuff. Like, it's in a box. It could be there, it couldn't be there. I'll just never open the box and move on, you know?
That's fair. Maybe I'll approach that from now on, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Dang, I had like one more thing I wanted to ask you for like this whole commentary interview sandwich.
Okay.
So, for everything that you know is going to be coming out at least this year, not for like the next 2 years afterwards, where the only thing y'all gonna be hearing about from Kat is more stuff about Kid 13 and then this one feral child that has a crush on another feral child for an upcoming show that we alluded to.
She's coming soon?
In the next 2 years, yeah, because you guys gotta know this one big show I'm not saying the name of, but I'm talking about. It's so huge that I need an extra year to edit it, and I need like 4 extra editors just to get one half of it done.
Damn. That's a lot.
That's how big it is.
That's a lot.
Like the stuff I can edit now and then release throughout the summer, this is gonna be easy. That one show though, I don't know if I can get enough copyright-free music for that one, so
I bet that you could. There's a lot of royalty and copyright-free music out there.
Oh no, it's just I need so much music. So it's like I gotta also pull out some stuff where I'm pretty sure season 1's not gonna be on Spotify.
It's not?
It's probably not gonna be on Spotify when it finally comes out.
Dang.
Season 2 we'll talk about, but season 1 it's like, yeah, nah, fam.
We gotta fight. We gotta fight them. Put it on Spotify. Or Podbean. Podbean's really good.
We're probably gonna put a lot of the stuff on Podbean at like the tail end of this year, like the volumes and all but the final short from Veiled Garden. Which also reminds me, guys, Veiled Garden season 1 kicks off this fall, so
yay!
And comes back. But this one big show that I'm trying to allude to is that Kat's gonna be this feral child that's gonna have a crush on this other feral child that's gonna build up throughout, I guess, a 7-season show. That one I've already established because I already have the ending plotted out and the beginning's already written.
Nice.
And so the middle has begun. It's just season 1 to season 7, all plotted out.
Damn.
It's got Kat, it's got Sarah Ruth Thomas, it has Yenny, it has Krim, 2 of my daughters are in it, it has Britt Blade from Studio Mega Audio, it has Devin Lever, it has so many different VAs in this one, and counting.
It's gonna be huge.
It's so huge, and that's just
big.
The first season. Season 2, I'm trying to get Pat, Jacob, Nick, maybe PM, Seymour, and Sebastian Todd for it. We'll see.
We'll see. It'll be great.
But aside from all that stuff, during this year, you're gonna get more of Kid 13, and with Anne coming back. Like, I don't know, how do you feel about having to do Anne for like the big pilot this year? Like, with all this stuff building up, because season 1 is gonna be kicking off with this big surprise for no one in the cast of, guys, Mama Ocean's pregnant.
Oh no. No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No!
That's not even a big secret.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna be something else.
Only I know what the baby is. That's the only I know what the baby is.
I'm sorry, what?
Only I know what the baby is.
What?
None of the cast know.
What?
Only I know what the baby is, because everyone's just like, what's the gender? What's its species? What's it gonna be? It's like,
well, now you're making it sound like a demon.
Only I know.
Apparently. Jeez. Man, the girls are gonna freak out when they find out Mama Ocean's pregnant.
They already freaked out, because this is cutting, like, 6 months in.
Oh. I'm sure they're scrambling like, how can I help? No, get away from her. She's angry. I want to pamper her because she's pregnant and she needs it, but also I need to get 10 miles away because she's about to murder me.
I mean, people thought she was gonna murder them on her birthday. Look how that happened.
It went all right.
But aside from all that sort of stuff, I also have one big one-shot. Like, I'm doing this month in May. But at the time I'm recording this, it's May. But I'm also plotting out this big one-shot where if it becomes popular, I want that to be another thing Kat's the lead for, where it's an anthology series I had in the works after watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt and a Creep Show. And basically anthology stories like that where people do things that other people are involved with. Like, she's a key component. She's like the narrator and the person that makes the plot happen, but she doesn't have to be in the whole show.
Well, that sounds like fun.
But it's only dependent on how well it's received by Kat in her eyes and how you guys feel, basically.
Oh, no pressure, huh?
It's not really any pressure, it's just how you feel is the most important thing. If you feel like you want to do this, but then the fans are just like, okay.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay,
That's
since
fair.
Kat loved it, we're gonna keep going.
Aw.
But if it's like, you don't feel it, but the people do, it's like, I can't really support this. Cause Kat don't feel it.
Oh. But I don't want to cancel a show just because I'm not feeling it. That's not fair.
Well, you wouldn't. I would.
Okay, well, I don't want to be the deciding factor.
I mean,
Besides, I'm probably going to love it. Okay.
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 Put like that. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, like, you guys are gonna be getting like the autumn of Kat, basically, of the one shot, and then with Anne, and then the summer it's gonna be with Pirate Kat and Valkyrie Kat.
Yeah.
All to gear up for the next rest of the decade. Like, all of the 20s is just gonna be a bunch of stuff where Kat's gonna be in this one big thing, this other big thing, this small thing, this other small thing, like the rest of the cast. And we're gonna have more rosters opened up about that. But even I'm just like, how am I gonna explain a lot of these other things that Kat's gonna be in when the time comes? Because I'm just now realizing how many crazy characters you get to play.
And I'm excited for all of them. Cause
it's
fun to be like the sane one, and I've played my fair share of the sane one. There's nothing quite like a crazy character though. Like somebody just a little bit insane, a little bit too eccentric. And
eccentric is the right word to put for a lot of them, because with Pirate Kat this year, and then this whole big thing that I'm not gonna say for next year, same show, just whoo.
Woohoo!
Oh god.
I hope you're ready.
So much stuff. And I gotta start writing that after I'm done editing all this sort of stuff. Like, Kat, that's the main reason you haven't been pinged yet. I'm just editing up a storm. So be happy I haven't started up just dropping every script I have in my back pocket yet.
But it's coming soon. I can feel it. The east
oh yeah,
wind
expect
is
to
coming.
have one almost 100-page scripts.
Nice.
3 just normal size scripts for me. And a whole bunch of other stuff, because once I get done editing all this sort of stuff, you just gotta be like, okay, what do I record first, and do I have enough time to cry over how much work you gave me, because I thought we were friends.
It's not gonna be like that.
So you excited for everything, Kat?
I am. You can't see it, but I'm doing a little dance. I'm doing a little shimmy. I can't really dance because my booth is a little narrow, but whatever. I'm doing a little shimmy.
At least you're on like other people just like, I can't dance because this booth makes me seem like I got no rhythm.
I mean, I don't. But that's not the problem here. I just can't move my arms very much.
Oh god. So, is there anything like you want to leave as like a last remark for everyone for this whole sandwich dealy that we did of commentary and interview sandwich dealy deal?
Well, you've gotten a little taste, but you better have packed your lunches. We're about to go on a field trip, kids. Buckle up! That's all. That's all I gotta say.
Oh god, I just realized something. You don't even know about the thing about why Anne was on probation, did you?
Nope. She's just on probation. I would assume murder, but you never know.
Well, I mean, there's a whole rap sheet of stuff that she's done, but y'all gonna have to find out about that later.
You'll find out next time.
Because, guys, we have run out of time, but we hope you enjoyed this commentary interview sandwich. I'm going to be doing another one of these with another VA from Veiled Garden. It's going to be another one of Kat's fictional sisters.
Ooh, who is it?
Or
is that
Fatal
a
Oro.
surprise?
Fatal Oro.
Nice.
It was going to be Brookie, but Brookie was like, I'm busy and I'm baby.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that sounds like about right.
That sounds like Brookie.
I'm busy and I'm baby. We know, Brookie. We know.
We are well aware you say that for everything we ask of you.
It's like, can we go out to get lunch? I'm busy and I'm baby.
Okay, but do you want food? You didn't answer the question!
We love you, Brookie.
Love you, girl.
We just know that you're busy and you're baby.
Apparently you're baby.
So guys, I've been the Lion Founder, and with me today has been...
Katlyn Dannes, aka KatastrofreeVA.
And we will see you guys in all of our big releases coming out not only this summer, this fall, and this winter, but throughout the entirety of the upcoming decade and new millennium.
Heck yeah, you
Take
better
care,
be ready!
Guys. Yes, better be ready, and make sure you guys keep on keeping a lookout for the new wave of entertainment from Riders Cove Studios. Have a good one.
Bye!